Escape the Backrooms. It's known for being absolutely terrifying. To have so many entities of different kinds and natures. It's also got some really funky ones as well. Today, we're going to be re-ranking all of the Escape the Backrooms entities, including all the new ones from Update 4. Let's rank them. Bacteria. Bacteria is very fast, and he'll come out of nowhere with his screeching sound as soon as he finds you. Despite being dangerous, he is easy to avoid, and he's not too much of a threat, but I would say he's a big enough threat to cause you some problems in the backrooms. We're going to put Bacteria in... We're going to put him in A tier. I think that's a safe bet for him. Sanity. Sanity is a major factor in Escape the Backrooms. You need to constantly be chugging all that almond water. Otherwise your sanity is going to drop and you're going to die. For danger, I'm going to say it poses a massive threat throughout the game. But you can really keep on top of that. And especially when you've reached the office, you've got plenty of almond water there to keep you going. So I'm going to put Sanity in C tier. The Skin Stealers. Now these ones I ranked, I think, 2nd or 3rd on my last list. Obviously I was wrong. They are terrifying. They're absolutely terrifying. More so in multiplayer than single player, because in single player you know there's not going to be any yellow hazmat suit people running around. So you'll know it's a Skin Stealer. But on multiplayer you could get confused quite easily. I'm going to put them in S tier, because they can get the jump on you, and they are absolutely terrifying when they do find you. The Smilers. Smilers look creepy, but mostly easy to avoid. They're not too bad. I'm going to put them in B tier. It's just the creepy face, really, isn't it? Other than that, they're alright. Hounds. The Hounds I ranked really low on my last list. They are dangerous. They can catch you out. You can open a door, and they could be stood right behind that door and get you. Also, I think it's, other than the Skin Stealer, it's the entity that killed me the most during my playthroughs. So, on that basis, I am going to put them in A tier. I feel like they deserve a higher spot on the list. And I definitely did them dirty last ranking. The security system. See, I didn't rank the security system last time. I didn't really class it as an entity, but it's on this list. So, we are going to rank it, and I'm going to say it's relatively easy to bypass. It's just another annoyance. I'm going to put it in D tier. It's not really too dangerous. It just blocks you from getting through a door. Simple as. You just got to like watch out for those cameras and just avoid the cameras at all costs. Male death moths. The male death moths are not a threat at all. They're going in D tier straight away. They're just little moths that float around in one specific little area. Use your spray against them, kill them. Job done. You get your moth jelly. If anything, they're more helpful than dangerous and scary. Female death moths. There we go. Right, we got it. Anyway, so these guys, they're more dangerous than the male death moths for sure, and I rank them quite low purely because they don't look scary. But I guess if you are scared of moths, they are pretty terrifying. I am going to put them in B tier because they can get the jump on you, and sometimes the game does like a little bug out where you'll be crouched, they won't notice you, and then all of a sudden your character does a little spasm, stands up, and then that female death moth will get you. Party goers. So party goers, I rank these as the scariest entity. Reanalyzing them, they're not really that scary. They look terrifying, but they're very easy to avoid. Again, like the female death moths. I am going to put them at the top of B tier, because I still think their look is generally terrifying, and the music creeps me out in the background. The Scratcher. The Scratcher, very dangerous, I would say. Doesn't really look too scary, it's just like a lanky ET. I am going to put the Scratcher in A tier, because of the danger that he poses, but he doesn't look scary, so we'll keep him in A tier. Animations. Animations only come out at night time on level 94 motion. They can be dangerous, but they're easy to avoid, so I'm going to put them in C tier, just above Sanity. I wouldn't say they pose that much of a threat, and they're only found on one level, so... And they don't even look that scary. They're just puppets. Animated King. Right, he is definitely much more scarier than the animations. I would say if you're scared of clowns, he's absolutely terrifying. And he acts kind of like a weeping angel, but not really, because he moves towards you and you've got to look at him so he disappears. Can only be found on one level. I think I ranked him quite high last time, so I am going to keep him at a higher distance because he is dangerous. He can get the jump on you. I'm going to put him in A tier, right behind the Scratcher, I reckon. Wretches, I put these at second, I believe. Why did I put them at second? They're quite easy to avoid. You can just run from them. They don't come out of the houses in level 9. Lights Out, I guess it's dangerous, but again, it's easily avoided. I'm going to put Wretches at B tier. I'm going to put them right above the Smiler, I would say. They do pose a threat to you, especially in bigger numbers. The Thing. Maybe creepy looking, but it literally poses 0 threat to you. It just swims past your cage and boogers off on holiday to Bulgaria. What is the point? Why not make it an entity that actually tries to kill you? Straight into D tier. Neighbourhood Watch. I rank this quite low because it doesn't look scary. It just looks quite weird. But it is very fast. And when it catches you, you are buggered. I am going to put it in B tier. And I'm going to put it above the partygoers, I would say. And I think that's a good placement for it. I'm definitely going to get roasted in the comments for my rankings. Anyway, next up we've got the FAC Lings, I believe they're called. The FAC Lings, again, they can jump you. They are scary. They look creepy. But, again, they can only be found on one level, which is level 10? I might be wrong. I think it's level 10. I should probably double check that, but I'm not going to fact check that. I'm just going to go with my gut and say they're on level 10. Can be found in the wheat field. They chase you with chainsaws. They'll get the jump on you in the grass. But overall, not too scary. Let's put them in B tier. And I'm going to put them behind the Wretches. I think that's a safe place to put them. Now, moving on to all the new entities. We've got the Bone Thieves. This is a new entity added in Update 4. Level 0. Something, don't fucking know. Literally only found on that one level and in that one tunnel. Now, you can easily just bypass them altogether if you just don't walk into them. They get the jump on you, but they're not dangerous. C tier, I would say, I think is fair. They can get the jump on you once, but the second time, they won't. Unless you're me, and the gate opens, and you get jump scared by them. Clumps. Clumps were probably the entity that was used the most during Update 4. They are found on level !! hotel escape. Something like that. I don't know the names. I would put the clumps... I would say they're dangerous. They are creepy. I'm going to put them at A tier. And I'm going to put them behind the Animated King because I feel like he gets the jump on you better than the clumps. I have forgot the name for this little fucker. Arin... Bear with me 1 second. Arinia Membri. I believe I pronounced that incorrectly, but I digress. Let's carry on. He is really, probably the fastest entity in the whole of the Backrooms. He'll sprinter you down the corridors, and it's hard to escape him. He terrified the shit out of me. Again, he can only be found on one level, though, but I am going to put him in S tier, purely for the fact that he's so speedy, and he will get you, if you're not quick enough to get into the rooms. I'm definitely going to put them in S tier. The windows. So, the windows, they literally just pop out the windows, open the curtains for you. There they are with their little red glowing eyes. You get too close to the window, they'll pull you out the window and kill you. The only way you're going to die from these is if you're dumb enough to go up to the window with them. But I am going to put them in C tier because they pose somewhat of a kind of threat, but they're not particularly dangerous. You can obviously bypass them. Party poopers, I believe these ones are called. They don't pose any threat to you. Actually, they help you. I am going to say I'm going to put them at the bottom of the list on D tier for danger. They don't really pose any threat. They're not scary. They literally just help you get through one level in Update 4, and that is literally it. So, D tier for them. Party host. They don't look terrifying. They're just there. You just got to throw a firework at them. They're not scary. They pose a little threat, I guess, but I'm going to put them at the top of D tier because it's not them that are the threat, it's the party goers that are the threat in this scenario. And they just look a bit stupid, to be fair. I ain't going to lie. So that's how I've ranked them all this time. You can agree or disagree in the comments, go mad, why not? But this is my ranking. I feel like I've got it better this time, but who knows? Who knows? Everyone has different opinions. Some people might find the giant moths scarier than the skin stealers and the membries. Some people might find these party hosts terrifying. It does look like a pair of lips with like lipstick, with like a piece of lettuce and an eyeball attached to it. Anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy, still leave a like, please. Thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more future content based around Escape the Backrooms, Lethal Company, anything like that, really. And yeah, I'm shit at ending videos, so I'm just going to fucking play the outro. Boom.